Hello, Luke and Miriam.
Luke and Miriam.
Happy anniversary.
We're wishing you a happy
anniversary. We know the party's tomorrow. We're up here in the North Woods of Wisconsin, wishing you a happy anniversary.
Here's a look at it. The leaves are falling.
Leaves are falling here. I remember 50 years ago, or it was when you sent me a picture of your beautiful bride. I was about 11 and thought
I was about 3.
Thought she was the most beautiful thing. And you also sent me some Batman printed things, all in one package. So anyway, we wish we could be there. I know Willie and Joan, we couldn't quite pull off a video with them, but they send their love and wishes as well. And 1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary. Love, Diane.
And Eric.
And Willie and Joan. Bye.
Miriam and Luke McKeever, this is your life. Luke McKeever, as they would have said back in the day, was sitting on the shelf. He was hurtling towards mid-40s and still no girlfriend. He had all his friends who were married or settled down. His younger brother, Peter, seemed to be on a date every weekend, but Luke had wasted most of his youth studying when along came a lifeline from an old school friend.
To say a few words on the McKeevers' celebration of their parents' 50th wedding anniversary. However, I think that the celebration should be from the time that Luke and Miriam first saw one another, which was at Jean's and my wedding on the 10th of June 1964. Luke was a second best man, while Miriam was a demure bridesmaid. It was obvious that they were both smitten, but poor Luke, being a front row forward, was a bit slow off the mark, and it took him all of 3 months before the action started. From that date forward, everything went from strength to strength, as is obvious by your clan that you have all around you tonight. Happy anniversary, have a great night, be seeing you soon. I'm not going to say that I should be asked. I'm not saying that. That's wrong.
Okay.
That would not be right. Just that. Okay. Right. Stop. Stop it now.
However, it wasn't all plain sailing for that lovely couple. They still need a little bit of help from Luke's brother to make the final match. Luke was a bit slow off the mark, basically.
At home at my dinner one night with my family, my mother and my sister and Manicky. And the next minute Luke appeared in, followed by this beautiful girl who he just met at Jack O'Dwyer and Jean's wedding. And he introduced her. It was the first time he'd ever brought a girl into the house. And she was a gorgeous girl. And she got on very well with us, you know. And Luke wanted to change his clothes. So that was that. And then we didn't see or hear much for a while. And then I was down in Ackle on holidays. And I saw this girl, I recognised her from somewhere. It took me a while, and then I remembered in the house. So I was chatting to her and talking to her, and I could see that she was totally besotted with Luke, as I know Luke was at home, because he was moaning, groping at home, you know, and obviously something had gone wrong, something had gone right. So I talked to Miriam, and that was grand, and then I came back, and Luke was saying to me, God, this Newsboys dress dance is coming off, and I've nobody, I don't know who to take, you know, as usual. And I said, look, why don't you think of Miriam, you know? Oh God, that's an idea. But I'd be bad bitch so to ring her. Do you want me to ring her for you? Would you? I said, fine, I don't mind ringing her, you know. So I rang her and she was delighted, you know. So then Luke rang her and they went to the dress dance, and really the rest is history. So many beautiful children arrived after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were very happy. So, yeah.
Cool. Was just a happy
occasion, 50 years married, and they are really, really happy couple, and they're blessed with so many lovely children and so many grandchildren. I don't know how many.
13
grandchildren now. Yeah.
There's more than that actually. Sorry, yeah, I'll get in trouble now.
About 13 grandchildren, you know.
Yeah.
That's gang counting, you know.
Yeah.
And Claire and I are both delighted and thrilled to be here at the 30th.
Cool, great, perfect. So Luke finally managed to work up to a proposal, and the happy couple moved into their dream home, 66 Lucan Heights, Clickety Click.
We would have a day in town, and we'd be minding the children. I mean, there was about 8 children to be minded at that stage, but we loved our day in town. And I remember one particular, Miriam will kill me for telling you this, but I was in town one day having a great time shopping and away from the kids, and it was wonderful. And I said, God, I better give Miriam a ring, see how things are going. So I rang Miriam. Oh, and she said, the fire brigade are here. I threw a bit of fat in the fire and the whole chimney went on. The fire brigade is here. And she had recently got a new washing machine. And I said, well, what? Never mention the children. I said, well, whatever you do, save the washing machine, put it outside the door. Miriam will tell you. When she said, geez, Sam, I can't believe you said that about the washing machine. Never even asked how the kids were. And I said, I lost it, Miriam, I'm sorry. And anyway, and other times I remember with Miriam was Luke would go up to Belvedere. He was very involved in Belvedere at the time, and John was very involved in the Hermitage Golf Club. And Friday nights were their nights for going out, and it was our nights for getting together in each other's house. We'd do it one Friday in Miriam's, another Friday in my house, and we'd bring the world to rights. And we had such laughs those nights. I mean, it was just wonderful. and I haven't written anything else down. But anyway, apart from that, I will never forget when Miriam told me they were moving to Greystones. I could not believe I was losing my bestie, friendy. And I remember she came over and we were in the dining room looking out at the removal van, taking all the stuff away. And I couldn't believe. I just got, it was very emotional, losing her. Yeah. I know we've still remained friends, but it was nothing like when they were living across the road. I kind of regarded Miriam as another sister.
Yeah.
I had 2 sisters, they're since gone, but we, as I say, we kept in touch, and I think we both had 5 children each. And my little boy died, and Miriam was so supportive at the time. She was always there for me, and I think I was always there for her.
Yeah.
And 50 years have gone by, and I still can't believe that we've endured our 2 men for 50 years. But I have to say a word about Luke. I was very, very fond of Luke. And I think Miriam was due to give birth to you. No, it would have been
Emer, maybe?
Might have been Emer. Or maybe Cameron, I can't remember. But I know that I went over and Miriam was pacing up and down. And I said, well, get her into the hospital quickly, Luke. She's sorry. Luke was so laid back. And of course he was absolutely right. Me panicking. I thought I was going to have to deliver the child. But no, your mum is a very special person.
So in 1976, the McKeevers moved to Greystones. Luke was delighted because Mrs. Scuffle was still there and remembered him from all those years ago as a little boy. Miriam joined the ICA club as her youngest ever member. What a lovely collection of ladies they were. Both Miriam and Luke enjoyed the lifestyle in Greystones, but the kids loved it even more. Tennis clubs, sailing clubs, golf clubs, horse riding, athletics, and again they got really lucky with their neighbours when they moved into 14 Glenbrook Park.
It's a different looking iPad than mine. Miriam and Luke. Just wonderful to get this opportunity from Damien to say congratulations to you on this amazing occasion. I know you're following in my footsteps, but you're doing very, very well. Close second. And I celebrated, as you know, 4.5, nearly 5 years ago. So I'm the older one of this club. Anyway, Miriam and Luke, I wish you every happiness, congratulations, and many, many more years, which we will all share together. And I remember back to August 79 when we came here, and the very first party was up in, oh God, who is this? In Emer and McCartan,
Yeah.
right? And I remember meeting you that first morning, and I think since then our friendship grew and grew and grew. And I must say, I was very happy with Glenview Park, because from the word go, it was party time. And we continued in that vein, I think, right to this day. I know we've all had our ups and downs, many of them, but we always remember the good times, and we've always been there for each other. I also want to thank you so much for being, well, so many things to us. The greatest key holders in the world. You've come and retrieved me and found me in all sorts of conditions, like in bed, feeling fine, and you worried that maybe I was on the floor suffering from something. And I gave you more frights than anyone, I think. But you were there, and we can have a laugh about it. And look, you're just great. You're always there. You see me home, and you're there. Visiting Bill, which was the best and most wonderful thing you could have done. The company and the entertainment and the talk and the visits were so appreciated by Bill, because he still felt somehow he was among us all here in Glenbrook when you called in to Airfield. It was a tough time for everybody, but you made it easier always. So we will never as a family forget that. It's even hard right this moment to talk about it. There you go. Because today is Bill's anniversary, and this morning you very kindly invited me up for dinner, and I can't wait. I'm going up, but this is a total surprise. You don't know that I'm talking about you and remembering all the great, wonderful times we've had. And I hope they will continue, Miriam, and that you and all the family have a really blessed weekend, much fun and laughs, and all that goes with our great families. And enjoy it. You deserve every moment of it. You've been such great parents and friends and great to everybody. And you must appreciate that and be kind to yourself and just look after yourselves now. The time has come to enjoy every moment, but I think you're good at that. And what did I want to say? Now the key, you'll be so relieved if I move down the road a little bit that I will be able, be able to do what you like with my key, but you won't have to worry about coming down when my alarm goes off once again. So again, thank you for your great company always, for all the wonderful barbecues and dinners, and your meals are always a joy to look forward to and experience. So thank you both. God bless you and all your children. Cheers, enjoy. Bye.
And so the end is near, but we've one quick message from friends overseas. Just wanted to say hi.
Miriam, just want to wish you a happy anniversary on your 50th anniversary. Congratulations.
Happy anniversary, both of you, and I hope you have another happy 50 years together.
So I hope you liked the little video we made. All that's left is for me to thank you for being such good parents. I know people said every time I got in trouble or arrested it aged you, but I think you look great considering I got in a lot of trouble. I know Dad laughs and says my kids will be like me, but I think there's too much Kelly Chung in them. They'll be nerds. Being a parent now myself, I understand how tough a job it is. You guys made huge sacrifices for us, and at the time I didn't appreciate it, but I do now. Academics were so important, and you tried so hard with all of us, but bar Emer, we probably didn't have the grey matter to match your effort. I always say to Kelly, if she had been raised in the McKeever household, she'd now be Dr. Kelly Chung. I know I speak for all 5 kids when I say we hope to be half the parents you guys were to us. I honestly can never remember a time when I was even aware you guys had a disagreement, let alone have an argument. Going around and interviewing your friends for this video reminded me how much you were both loved. They were all so willing to give their time so freely. Apart from Jack, of course, who charged an appearance fee. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.